everyone, and welcome to our solar system walk. Before we start, I wanted to give you a little bit of information about the actual scale of what we're doing. 1 inch is equal to 100,000 miles, which is about 4 times around the Earth. To put that in perspective, China is 8,000 miles away from us right now and takes 18 hours by plane. So 1 inch is 100,000 miles for what we're doing. The 8 planets do not line up and they speed counterclockwise around the sun. Okay, so now we're going to start right here. Okay, this right here, this lovely yellow balloon, is the sun. The sun is 99.8% of the mass of the solar system. It's made up of hydrogen and helium undergoing fusion reactions. You can fit 1.3 million Earths inside the sun. Okay, so now we're going to be walking to Mercury, which is 10 paces away. So right now you want to pause it, and then you're going to write down your facts and then start it up again for when we get to Mercury. So 10 paces to Mercury.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, we are now at Mercury. It is scorched rock. It's named after Hermes, the god of commerce and travel. It's not even seen, it's not seen except in the sun's glare at dusk and dawn. The Hubble cannot look at it because it's so close to the sun. It has no moons and no atmosphere. It is the smallest planet, just a little larger than our moon. 1 day on Mercury is 59 Earth days. A year is 88 Earth days, and it would take 6.5 months to get there. All right, so now, pay no attention to the cars. Now we are gonna walk 9 paces to Venus. So go ahead and pause it, and then we'll start it again at Venus.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Venus is the hottest planet. It's named after the god of love and beauty. It rotates very slowly, about 243 Earth days. It rotates backwards or clockwise to the other planets. It's 93 times the atmosphere of the Earth. 98% of the surface has been mapped using infrared. It has no moons. Now we're going to walk 7 paces to Earth.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Earth is in the Goldilocks zone. It's the only planet with liquid water and life. It is 8,000 miles wide, and it is 93 miles to the sun on this scale. An orbit is 365.25 days. That's why we have the leap day and the leap year. It has 1 moon and 2 asteroids. It takes about 3 days to get to the moon using our spacecraft. On this model, the moon would be 2.4 inches away from my nose. This is the furthest that humans have traveled in space. All right, so now we are going to walk 14 paces to Mars.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
We are now at Mars. It's named after the god of war. It's red due to iron-rich soil. It has 37% of our gravity, so you could jump 3 times as far on Mars. It has the tallest mountain, Olympus Mons, which is 3 times the size of Everest. It has 2 moons, Phobos and Deimos. Okay, so now we are going to be going to the asteroid belt, 40 paces.
But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more.
All right, we are now in between Mars and Jupiter, and we are at the asteroid belt. Hold on, we have some special effects. You ready? Those are asteroids. Okay, the asteroid belt has about 100,000 asteroids. An asteroid is a large piece of rock and debris. There are dwarf planets in the asteroid belt. Ceres is the size of Texas. The NEA, or near-Earth asteroids, are monitored by NASA. 1,409 of them are classified as potentially hazardous. Okay, from the asteroid belt, we are going to take 55 paces to get to Jupiter. Here we go. Jupiter, name means king. It's second to the sun in size. It holds the most matter. In fact, it has 3 times all the other planets combined, including Saturn. It is the fastest spinning planet with 10-hour days. It has 50-kilometer thick clouds. It has rings. It has 79 moons. Some moons have oceans under the ice. Europa has 2 times the amount of water that the Earth does. Io has 400 active volcanoes. It has the big red spot, which is a huge hurricane. And now we're gonna walk 112 paces to Saturn.
But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more.
We are at Saturn. Can you see the moon way back there? Sorry. Can you see the sun way back there? I can barely see it. Okay, Saturn is named after the god of agriculture. It's the least dense planet. If we could find an ocean large enough, it would float. It has 82 moons. The rings are rocks and ice. Okay, we got 249 paces to get to the Death Star. It is a Death Star though, so I think I'm gonna do it. 249 paces. Here we go.
A man walks 1,000 miles to fall down at you.
Oh my goodness. We finally made it to the Death Star.
That's no moon. It's a space station.
The Death Star. It's an ice giant named after the god of the heavens. It's the coldest planet on the surface because it doesn't radiate heat. It's on its side and rotates backwards, clockwise. It has rings of dark ice and clouds and storms. It has 27 moons. It takes 9.5 years to get there. All right, so Neptune from here. Oh, good gravy. Let's see how long it takes to get to Neptune. 281 paces. Here we go. Oh my goodness. You know, my arm hurts from holding up this phone so long. All right. Whew. We made it to Neptune. Here we go. All right, we made it to Neptune. It's named after the god of the sea because its color due to methane. It has a surface gravity like Earth, but you would sink in. It has a hurricane or a faster cloud top surface. It has 14 moons with the largest named Triton. It has 6 rings. We cannot see it with our eyes in the sky. It's the only planet that was discovered mathematically. That is the end of our planet. If you can see, you see people walking away, but the sun is too small. On this little bitty scale, the sun is too small to see. Very difficult. Well, the real sun is not hard to see. Hi, sun. But our little balloon sun, can't see it. Or maybe your eyes are better than mine. So anyway, open space. Here we go. Beyond Neptune is the Kuiper Belt where Pluto is. Space is cold and has no gravity. 1,600 light years away is the nearest black hole. Light travels at 186,000 miles per second, or about 7.4 times around the Earth. A light year is the distance light travels in a year, or 1,000 miles in our model. You may have noticed that this model looks similar to an atom, but if we were to walk around in an atom on this scale, it would be 100 times larger. I hope you enjoyed our solar system walk. Bye, everyone.